easy to see when we collide. No one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars have crumbled to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. No, 'cause after the storm, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun.
and good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness. Whew. It is Thursday. I feel weird starting not doing Divine Instinct at all this week, but life got in the way. Oh. But we're working on call dance. I got two colors lined up because the color we're working on, 823, probably going to get done in the next hour or so. And then we're going to move on to 820, which is all the, whoops, if I can zoom out a little bit here. Manual zoom out. 820 is just this little diagonal line across here. And there's like 2 or 3 spots in the mishmash here. And I think that'll be most of stream. Oh my goodness. Whew, it has been a week. That's really all I got. It has been a week. I did a turnaround on Monday, which sucked, because I thought I was going to be doing desk, and hello, Hachi Mom. Yeah, I thought I was doing desk, and I was wrong. So I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown, because I'd just been working so much. I was just so tired, and I cried. And my boss tried to send me home. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I just need this moment. And I was in her office. I wasn't out where like coworkers or anyone could see me. I just needed a moment to steam vent, essentially, because I had just been shat on all that week, and I was just so tired. And coming in to find out someone called out, and that now that I was going to be on carts only after only having 8 hours off and 6 of those hours being sleep, 4 to 6 of those hours being sleep, just sucked so hard. But here we are today. It is a glorious day. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to start. Because this triangle space here is where the last of the 823 is going. So Hachi, just make sure you say something before you leave. I want to show you May's presents, and I'm hoping a couple other people tread on, but if not, I'll at least show you. Ugh. Well, I get partly here. Like I'm the runner of this of these shenanigans, and I'm only partly here. Oh. But yeah, 823, we're gonna finish up in this triangle here. 820 is like 2 dots somewhere in here, which I'll probably tackle after stream, and then the diagonals at the very, very top. I might actually have to try to find another color to work on, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I have neat things to show off, but I'm trying to wait like half hour into the stream so that a few more people can see them, because I'm really, really proud of them. And at least the Ada cloth will be going up on the website soon. I just need to think of some clever names for them. With the weather getting warmer, I am able to blah blah blah. I am able to, if words would work, it's easier for me to paint and do dye work because I can also go outside. Because painting and dye work are both wet and messy. ads done. Um, I I'm still kind of tired. I'm still kind of feeling the work week just beating me up. But I really I miss streaming. Oh oh well. Hey, I'll take the win where I can get it. Yeah, and if I hear ads, I will go silent because my audience is so small that you, we can all wait a couple minutes. We all know I'm gonna talk anyway. Um, After stream, I had an interview on Friday. After stream, and yeah, cause I worked. Yeah, I did work Friday. Um, and so I had an interview. It went well. The guy called me today, and there's a chance for a second interview. I'm hoping that's why he called and said, "Please call me back," instead of the alternative, "Hey, you were a great candidate," yada yada yada, that kind of thing. Like I'm hoping he's telling me, "Hey, we want a second interview. Let's set one up." But because it's a fully remote job, it's a training coordinator, which I'm really really good at. Um, I've just been worked into the ground, and that's why I'm just kind of hoping for something new. Is I can love a job to bits, but the amount of work that I've been doing has just been eating my soul. Oh, yeah, bladder infection, not fun. I've been lurking this week. I've been super lurky. I've been around, but I just have been so exhausted. I haven't had people spoons. Like I got all my yarn. All of my yarn is caked, except for two skeins that I pulled from the wrong end and they turned into like the heinous knots from hell. Two skeins out of all the things that I had to do. Everything is caked. Everything is nice. I got the May present all ready to go. Um, and I got the bot updated. I'm testing things out. Um, and the wording. Apologies. Oh, okay. And I'm also testing with timers, so I'm sorry we're working on it. But I got it loaded. Holy fuck, I actually got something loaded and running. We're boosting it there. Um I need to fuss with the timers a little bit, but I got them loaded, and I do apologize. I am legitimately trying to get my side hustle partially to a mainstream hustle. Hello, Dragon. I did finally finish my best friend's book. Like I called her and I'm like, I'm so sorry it took me so long to finish. It's a great book. It is phenomenal. Um, and I had to call her and fangirl, which is so awkward. Um, because like it's like we're going back to our 20s, and that's what it was. Is like, oh my god, this part and this part, and I love this part, and I wish this part had like this part had had gone this actual way, because some of the things in the book, um were what we wished had happened. Thursdays are my favorite stream day. It's because it's a little longer and I hop on a little early. I get to see people that generally can't make it. And it's funny if I get this new job, which is fully remote, I will be changing my stream hours obviously because 10 to noon is kind of in the middle of their workday. Um, but we'll cross that bridge if it happens. Okay, so I gotta show them off. Now that my three faves, yes, that is the book link. I'm so proud of myself. You guys have no idea. I have been sitting and being like, I need to add more stuff to my bot. And mind you, the timers are off still, but I'll fix that later. Um, but I got it in there. Like I'm so pleased. Um, and uh, after reading it, I called the author up and I was like, "Oh, I love these characters and I love these characters and this is how I see this character." And she's like, "Good, good." And that's she has. That's where she has her imposter syndrome. She is a phenomenal writer. I've read several of her, and she's a good oral storyteller as well. So like reading her stories, like you get a connection with the characters. Like you could be sitting on the characters' shoulders and you get a feel for them. And it's kind of what made Straw Girl hard for me to read is because I am, funny enough, I'm not the character you think I am, but it's still funny. Uh, but it was awesome to like take away her imposter syndrome because she's really really good, and I am gonna have her on stream. Um, her book it comes out June 10th. Um, and it's legitimately it's a good afternoon read. Like if you're a voracious reader, like I know the three of you guys are, um, it is an afternoon. It's not a week long commitment. It's only a couple hundred pages. Well, not a couple hundred. It's like 500 pages. Um, but it is a good afternoon read. Um, oh hey look, that Barker is weird. Yeah. Well, so the Kindle version, Amazon's website, unless it's different from Australia, Amazon's website has a like I don't have a Kindle either, but I have Kindle books that I load through the website. And there's the Kindle app too. And damn, damn. Oh yeah, because I forget shipping. But where there's a will, there's a way. If you want the Kindle version, there's a Kindle app that you can get. Or I also know from loading it on my desktop here, you can load it through Amazon's website. I will bend over backwards to get people books and promote my besties. Okay, I'm gonna finish this line. Well, I'm gonna finish this piece of string and then I'm gonna show you guys the May presents because I am super proud of it. It's super cute and It got rid of a lot of pink yarn that I don't like to work with. I mean, I got rid of a lot of yarn that I don't like to work with, so it's cute. Well, you could read on your phone. Zoom it in. Zoom it in so you have like 3 words. Well, I think we need to. I think you need to share your Christmas wish list with me. Just saying. Because I'm not a miracle worker and I'm not rolling in the dough. But, I mean, the tablet I use, this cute little Samsung tablet, was at the end of its model run and it was $100. But I only need it to hold. I only need it to hold cross stitch patterns. So. As rough as 9 a.m. is, just for like the sake of meds kicking in and whatnot, I missed streaming with you guys so bad. But I needed Tuesday, and then Wednesday was a whole day. I did not do anything most of Tuesday. I cleaned up my attic bits a little bit more. I'm still working on that. I'm hoping this Saturday to pick up some stuff to work on it a little more. To get the frame like I plan on upcycling as much as I can. I plan on getting some pallets, using some of the scrap wood that I'm pulling up out of the
I have a real quick but real great vocal part for the hard techno
song. I have what I want to do with my knee walls is line them with cedar for the storage and whatnot, because it's where my yarn is going to be going, at least in where I'm working right now. It's not going to live in the totes. I'm actually going to get set up wire drawers, and it's going to be an attempt. I'm going to attempt to have wire and the upward spikes so I can set the cakes of yarn on the spikes and be able to just pull them out. But that is the beauty of doing my own shit, is I can have it just the way I want it. But it's going to be a lot of work. It's not going to be easy or fast. But I'm going to try to do it in parts. So like I just got paid, and I'm not binge shopping on Temu right now. And I know that everything's more expensive, but I feel better binge shopping about my home right now than buying stuff I don't need immediately. Okay, so we just got done that piece of string. I'm going to show you all what I've been up to. So this coming up is May's presents. Sume was the only one to enter April's present, so I'm going to reach out to him, see if he wants to be moved over into May. Because if he wants the flower hat, I'll totally send it to him. But if he wants to be in competition for the butterfly baby, then okay. So here's May's present. It is the butterfly baby dragon. He is cute. He is fluffy. He does have wire in his wings, but it's not heavy duty wire. Like, it's not poking through. I'm actually getting better at the wires not poking through. So I would give it older kid friendly, like someone who's not going to try to put everything in his mouth. Um, it's very cute. It's like it's soft. It's made of the plushy yarn that I hate to work with, but it's good size. Like I upsized some things. The wings are actually the wings I probably could have downsized a little bit, but it looks like a little butterfly. It's so cute. I love it. So that's the present for May. And remember, I pay for shipping. If you enter, you win. It's on me. I pay for shipping. You guys don't worry about it. Duty, I'm trying to get around the duty tax. It takes a lot of working because I play. Oh hey, but if push comes to shove, and I see that it has a duty fee, I'll try to give you a heads up so you don't go in blind.
That's the sample right there, baby.
Yeah, well, I stopped and I've been cleaning my stuff. I've been organizing and cleaning all of my supplies. I easily have more than enough craft supplies. I don't need more. I'm good. Like I'm legit solid good. What I want is I want to finish my stream area so I can have because it's much more private. I can block off the dogs easier. Um ooh. I have a lot more control over the lighting. Um so it's a better area. And let's be fair. I like my attic. It's a perch for me. Like I miss being up in my attic. Um yeah. So I got three new colors for well, two colors that I'm certain I'm gonna replicate and make again. One color I'm just kind of about, but it's pretty, so I'll put it up to be sold. Okay, so color number one. I don't have a name for it. It is black, dark blue, and neon green in a spiral. Very cool, very cool. They all need to be ironed. I just pulled them off the drying rack this morning. This one is my favorite. Um, it it is it has a black red bullseye, and then neon green, blue, and purple all over the outside. And here's my um and here's my one. It's pretty. Um and I'll have to write those down. And this one is kind of it's not it has the black center, and then it has the apple truly green, I guess is the green that I used, and then aquamarine on the outside. It's it's pretty. I could use it for something, but at the same time it's like Okay. So can someone drop Sume a message to I can later if no one is available to. But see if he wants to have the April flower hat or wants his vote moved to May. Oh, let's see where we're at now. Okay, we got let's see. And then it is I love my little dragon. Okay, so we got hot chair at 3. Do. Yeah, it's fun. fun. Like I love. I was telling my therapist, I love giving away stuff. Do I always do I want to sell stuff? I absolutely want to sell stuff as well. But at the same time, I love being able to give stuff away. I love the joy that my items can bring. Ah. And now I gotta find where I put my needle. Oh, it's over there. Real life raw problems. Really? Seriously? That's no. I disagree. I have managed to lose the clump of string I was working with. I have my needle, but I was the length of string I was working with has managed to lose itself. Oh well. And it's dark blue too, so my oh, is that it? Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Okay, well, I will find it as soon as I'm done pulling this. Because those are the rules. As soon as you pull a new length is when you find the one you were working with. So, I have to clean my Little Ponies because I did a TikTok yesterday, and if any of you've seen it, then you already know where this is going. I did a TikTok yesterday talking about Trump and his stupid fucking doll thing, especially when he's like a little baby girl of 11 years old, and I'm like, okay, well, to be fair, at 78 years old, 11 is kind of a baby. But at the same time, I dare him to walk up to an 11-year-old girl and go, "Oh, look at the baby." But it went up to as old as 15, and his whole two doll Donnie. And so I did a TikTok yesterday showing off my 200 plus My Little Ponies. Now, mind you, it has taken about 30 years for me to get as many My Little Ponies as I have. But I am 42 years old. I have 200 dolls, essentially. Because let's not split hairs. While it's not Barbie, My Little Ponies arguably were as expensive as Barbie back in the day. But my Little Ponies are very, very dusty. And I'm thinking I'm going to do TikTok. I'm going to have the My Little Pony series where I just say the name, say the generation, and give them a little backstory, because all the My Little Ponies came with a backstory. And just go through all of my ponies. Woo, pedicure! It's very rare that I get a present that Dragon wants. And I do allow people to win presents to send to other people, just so you know. That is part of the fun. That is part of the gift giving experience, that you might not like the present that is available for that month, but if someone's really fighting for it, you can surprise them. I love looking out my window. It's all turning green. Um, I'm hoping after I pay all my bills, my hope for this weekend is after I pay all my bills, Saturday I can go over to Lowe's and pick up a new window. Um, and that's what my Saturday project is going to be for my new stream area. Is I'm going to set up a not shitty window. Right now it's just a window that sets in and is very drafty. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Hachi, you know that I have options for like 5, 10. So you don't have to keep hitting the presents button. Really? Okay. I had things highlighted and then somehow they came unhighlighted. So I got to figure out where I am. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm not even further than that. Jeez. Oh. if you like the button hit, you button hit, baby. Mm-hmm. Get one. 3. Yeah, I'm closing in on being done this triangle, which is kind of exciting. I'm gonna have to use my tool to get this little dangly thing back where it goes. Unfortunately, the tool is in the other giant container. Because it seems I mess up on Divine more. My Poke Stabby tool. If you don't have a whip tool, I suggest you get one if you work in needlework because it helps pull messy stitches. There we go. Mm-hmm. So I have bad dogs. I have an alarm that goes off at 7 so I can take my meds and start like kind of waking up for the day. And the dogs today, one of my cameras decided it didn't want to behave or play nice, so it dropped its cord. Not one of these cameras, it was the pupper cam that decided to mutiny. And so, yeah. Doopy doo. Okay. So we did get this one. Maybe. We'll figure it out. I did catch the rave. I caught parts of the rave Saturday. Skip one. Drops and heart stop, here we go to the night, our numbers grow, neon lights cast evil glow, techno vibes now lose control, spooky nights, the vibe ignites, join our dance in the frightful sights, the ground shakes, saw me rave, we dance through the night, be brave, the ground shakes. I don't know what I'm doing for July's present or June's present yet. I just don't. I am going to be taking a planned stream vacation here soon. I just don't know when. It's just going to be so I can recoup. I'm thinking it's probably when I'm going to get closer to moving upstairs, because the project is actually going faster than I thought it would. So I'm pleased with that. And it's not that I'm saying that, oh my goodness, my new stream area is going to be perfect when I finally migrate up there, but it's going to be insulated. It's going to be done. Planned but unknown, yes. I plan on having one, I just don't know when. For me, it's also, I want to blah 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 blah. I want to go down to, on one of my days off, I want to go down to the rich people thrift stores down on the coast. They're always fun. Because it's spring cleaning, and that's the best time to hit up rich people thrift stores. I'm also planning a surprise for husband creature. There is a huge ass book barn here in Maine. 1, 2, 3. It's like it was an old chicken barn, and so I'm planning a surprise trip down for him and for me. Like there's some book series that I'd like to get hardcover copies of if they have them. He is good. He's working third shift, so when I'm streaming, he's sleeping. Um, we we actually work at the same place now. Um, and my therapist and I were talking. It's like I have a lot of skills. I'm very smart, and I'm generally pretty easygoing. Um, I do have moments like anybody else, but I pick up on things fast. I'm trainable. I'm cooperative. I'm a whole myriad of really good things that generally employers look for. But I come across as weird, so people are kind of standoffish when they meet me. It's okay. But healthcare is always hiring, and unfortunately both of us have very strong backgrounds in healthcare. So that's how we end up working together. Funny enough, every other weekend we currently do the third shift together. It's kind of funny. And you can tell people who are like, "Oh, he's your husband. Why are you working with him?" Him and I are like the utmost professionals in the workplace. Are we saints? Absolutely not. But we are professional. We get the job done, and we know how one another works. So, um, so it makes it easy to like problem solve. And that'll be another thing when I move up to the true to form streaming spaces. He'll be able to hang out and not be on camera. Maybe. Haven't quite figured that out. Because it's very much like if I were to use it as anything else, it would be a closet space. Because that's what it was when I bought the house. It was a walk-in closet, but the walls weren't done properly. The insulation was done like shit. So, I sink a lot of time into my house. If you guys haven't, uh, I ultimately like because it's in addition to the house, I can tell where the old part of the house was there, and the new part was put on. So it pops off, and I'm gonna has a perfect framed area for a heavier desk, like the desk like what I have here. But it also has places to mount cameras and lighting a bit better. So that's what it's going to be. And behind me, I'm going to have a nice, like a little reading lounge or like a relaxing seat with under seat storage, stuff like that. I'm adding better storage. My knee walls are going to have drawers. They're only going to be like 24-inch drawers. They're not going to be huge drawers. But I do hope to make them like if I wanted to, I could make them deeper, like just take out the drawer before it kind of thing. But we'll see where I go with that. There's lots of dreams. These are all still dreams. Nothing's been planned yet. But I'm keeping my eye out at the restore for a nice sink and section of countertop, because I'm going to have a area where I can do my dye work and not have to worry about the kitchen getting all cruddy, and I can actually like leave the colors out kind of deal. Like I plan on having some cool shit going on. But baby steps. We're starting off with the most unfinished part is where I'm working right now. Everything else I'm going to have to take apart and do it like rafter by rafter, essentially. And how am I going to do that? I don't know. I haven't gotten that far in life yet. With any hope, well planned out and organized, because if where I'm working is any sign of how bad the rest of the roof is going to be, at least insulation wise, I'm fucked. It was awful cleaning out all the insulation from places that shouldn't have been. Kind of neat stuff that I found, but still, the insulation shouldn't have been where it was. I only have a couple more lines and then I'm done. 823 on the page. Whew. But my big goal for this weekend is a new window, so that when it's hot up there, I can open the window and put a fan in and blow the air out. And also, to start lining the knee wall area with cedar to keep moisture and bugs and stuff out of that area, and rodents. Okay, that's the last bit way over here. I do have spots down here, but that's the furthest bit over, and I'm just gonna give it a whole X as I move stuff around. Yeah, I have 5 lines left. And what I wish I could do is do outside yard work. But it's supposed to rain. And I'm not at all thrilled with the prospect of it raining, because every weekend I've had off so far, it has rained. I'm gonna aim for buying materials so that on sunny days before work I can maybe get a little bit of work done. But I would just like a day off where it's not raining. Okay. Skip 1 and 5. Well, maybe not skip. I did a little bit of work on my diamond painting last night, because I'm in the throes of a huge color. Like, it's kind of like the 939 of the section I'm working on. So I'm picking away at it. I finally got it uncovered again. 3, 4. Four more lines, or 3 more lines. Thank you for stopping by, Hutchie. We'll see you on the flip side. Get good sleep. Bye-bye. Oh. So there was a high-pitched noise in the song. I thought it was my stove's kettle going off, and I'm like, I didn't turn the stove on. So my brain wandered off. Okay, 823, dare I say, is done on the page. Woo! And I even ended with a short enough thread that I don't feel bad about tossing it. So it'll be easy to close up the color. Now, we're moving on to 820, which is still a dark blue. But I love getting a color finish, especially after this week of not a whole lot of cross stitching. Done a whole lot of other things, but just not a whole lot of cross stitching. It was weird not working on Divine at all. But life happens sometimes. That's funny. I do think I'm actually working on 820 on Divine Instinct right now, just so I could avoid 939, which in my brain is just hilarious. Okay. Guys, enough. And I have been playing with the dogs too, so their whining is bunches of lies. Guys, enough. Lay down. No, lay down. No, you were a bad dog this morning. Seriously? Go lay down. Oh. They pooped and peed on the floor. They're bad dogs. No, go lay down. Couche. I will only have my friendly frou-frou voice on for so long. My dogs know. Like, I don't generally have to use commands, but dirty looks are about to happen, though. No. Okay. That's 796. What color is this? That's 500. Oh, do I have? Nope. Yay! I have my own 820 over here. There. So 820 is another shade of blue. No. You guys can't hear it, but she is pulling the highest pitch of whine off that is humanly audible. I think I'm gonna tackle the outlier stuff first, and then I'll close out the color with the pattern diagonal. Because there's a little bit of outlier stuff that should go pretty fast. But and I am hoping to hit 300 stitches. It's my 3-hour stream, so 100 stitches an hour. But I've already gotten a color finish on the page, so baby miracle. Now, I'm gonna try my best to get all of it. Some of these I might not be on camera for, just because they're literally like 2 stitches. Like the 2 I'm working on right now are just off in the ass end middle of nowhere, and it's just 2 of them, so I'm getting it out of the way. there is a clump down on this. Sheesh. I didn't pick 3 colors. I might have to. Yeah. I have to. Oh no, I'm still working on 939 on Divine Instinct. Damn. Damn. Okay, we're working on some grapes. We're working on some grapes. Yeah. I think if I tried real hard, we could get 2 page finishes. We could get a page finish. We could get a page finish on Call Dance, and we could get a page. We're definitely gonna get a page finish on Divine. I'd have to sink a few extra hours into Call Dance to get a page finish, but we are relatively close. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All the love to Man Dragon. And Jules too. All the love, all the way around. My brain is firing on half cylinders. Such a whiny dog. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This area is just kind of wonked up, so I'm kind of lost. Mm-hmm. kind of feel. Mhm. Mhm. I'm trying to fix my fuck ups. Sometimes that's tough. Mhm. It's that. This is such a weird spot. And where I messed up the counting, it makes it even weirder. Weird shaped grapes. Mm-hmm. Oop, that's not what I wanted. That's where I am. I've been trying to find my place based off of the darker blues. Okay, so that's where that is. Okay. Okay. I did, by the way. I fought with my Twitch and my connection issues and all that fun stuff. So here's hoping that it's not too bad. Oh yeah, so on Friday, I heard one of my residents was just upset with. I don't know if I told you guys this or not. One of my residents was having arguments with her computer, and I fixed it because my display units. Yeah, okay, no, I didn't tell you guys. I heard her cursing, and she was yelling at her computer. All she wanted to do was order some khakis for the summer, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And she's like, well, my computer keeps restarting, and I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, okay. So I look at it with her, and it was something. So I asked her, I'm like, do you mind if I take this out where I can, like, get in a proper position to, like, just like get my elbows in and fix it for you. She's like, take it, or I'm gonna huck it out the window. So I took it, and I go through my thing, turn it off, turn it back on again, because 90% of the time that's all it needs. But this computer proved me wrong. The song of her people. So I had to I logged into the guest account because it's a Chromebook, and so I logged into the guest account. And it wasn't having the same issue, and I'm like, what is going on here? So I did some Google foo, and I learned that generally it does that when it needs to be updated, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I use the guest account and go through the back channels to get it updated. You need to stop having opinions about things that have nothing to do with you. And while I'm telling the story, apparently I'm going to touch my dog. Come here. Because she needs love and whatnot. So it needs to be updated. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be rough through a guest account. And so I update it through the back door of the guest account, and I get it working all good, and I make sure it's all tested and everything, because I've been silly and I've fixed it, and then it's really not been fixed. So I sat around, I let it sit and not reset and everything like that. So she was so happy. She was able to order her khakis. You need to go lay down, ma'am. I will deal with whatever mess you have left me. Pig, I love you, girl, but lay down, sweetheart. I don't want to lay down. You can't make me lay down. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. But yeah, so I've been using my mad research skills to help little old ladies order khakis. Mm-hmm. La 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 la. I'm almost done this section. Then we go to the diagonal. The door. Mm-hmm. Crows are going wild at my house. Well, the crows are wild, but they're singing their songs. It was funny at my therapist's place yesterday. I saw like I heard that she had some crows calling out, and that was nothing out of the ordinary. But I heard that she had blue jays, and then I saw the blue jays, and I forgot how big blue jays are. I mean, growing up, they were at my family's house all the time, and I see one every once in a while here. But blue jays are fucking huge. That's one of the things I'm hoping I can arrange with my window situation. If I get a proper window situation going on, um, is that I can put a bird feeder up on it, and I can have pretty birds, not squirrel birds. Though, if I get squirrel birds on a third-story window feeder, um, there's gonna be issues. There will be issues. Oh yeah. Especially after having a tooth pulled. Oh yeah. The regret. The regret will be here soon.
Roll the dice. Let's see what happens. It's late at night. Where is the action? I'm starry-eyed. Wanna take a leap of faith and don't think twice, think twice. Maybe I could be a lucky charm. Bet your heart on me and let me hear your hunch. I could be a 21, so baby double down.
Are you lucky now?
Are you lucky now? Are you lucky now?
I have 3 feeders in my backyard out right now. One is a column that is in the center of a cage, so that only, like, legit only birds can get to it. And birds are the only one who really bother it. I have two squirrel proof feeders that I have carnival squirrels who hang by their feet on the very edge of the top of the feeder, so that they can reach their grubby little paws all the way down, over, and around the weights that go on if they touch the top. And it's so funny because I can, and I need to do this, I haven't because it's been raining so much, but I can line the edge of the feeders with Vaseline, and it's hilarious. But it's been raining too much for me to actually do that. But it's gonna happen. Oh, we also have Cajun squirrel, not to be confused with Cajun geek. So I used to lace, like I used to go to the dollar store and get the ginormous cayenne pepper things because birds can't taste cayenne pepper. And I would dump it in the bird feed and shake it up and mix it around. And most of the squirrels, they would take a mouthful and you'd see them cough and like run away. This one squirrel took a bite and then just started double fisting birdseed. So he got the name Cajun squirrel. Like I had bunnies smaller than some of the squirrels that are in my yard. A TikTok channel that is the Squirrel Circus. And I wanna create some of the contraptions because they look easy enough. I broke the rules. I broke the rules. I made mention about my connection issues before the stream was over, so now I have to pay the consequences. I was so hopeful. So hopeful. But, um, oh, and then after they buy stuff, it's gonna come up with the book. Pixie is having opinions I didn't ask her for. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, my YouTube bot actually joined, which it hadn't before, so. Maybe I wasn't streaming on YouTube. Oh well. Mm-hmm. Geesh. Okay. Well, That's my next step, is to clean up my notifications. It's one of the reasons I need to start making a list, and then on my vacation from streaming, I need to actually conquer the list that I made. Because it's not that I'm not streaming, it's just I'm doing other things. We're gonna Mm-hmm. That's, I'm almost in this weird area right here, and it's just being weird. Right here, and it's just being weird. It's all of like it's all in it's none of it really matters, but at the same time, I'm trying to get it right. That's what's going on here. That's open. And then some spots got bullied. And then other spots I have to improvise a little bit. But that's okay. Rock around the fucking clock. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay. One of the last couple of the weird area and the grapes. Okay. Grape area is complete. Now I'm gonna go up and do well, of course it's been. No. Guys, lay down. The shepherds today have a huge I don't give a fuckitis today. Um, and they're making lots of noise, and husband creature is trying to sleep. Dogs, lay down. I don't care. Lay down. Lay down. They both feel I need to be paying attention to them, and simultaneously they don't want me to pay attention to them. Oh, let's see. I have one dot. I'm gonna try and do my very best to give it enough leadway so it doesn't pull out. And that later on, when I'm doing other stitches, I can stitch in the ends. There. Okay. We will be filling in these diagonals. The diagonals. One second. I'm gonna be right back because the dogs are being really weird. They just both ran downstairs and I don't want to clean up poop. So I'll be right back. So there was a squirrel on the bird feeder, and that's what Pixie was going bananas about. And it's a young squirrel, so it didn't know how to get away. So she almost caught it. But she didn't. Lay down. Whew, okay. So, Pixie, lay down, please. Oh, did I disconnect while I was gone? Oh, no. There's I guess I did. And there's even video of her playing on the I'll post the video in Discord.
We shall rise undefeated. With sword and shield in our hands. Rise up and vanquish the enemy. The rise of heroes.
Okay. Now, let me see if I can get the camera properly angled after. Well, I should probably get it so I can see it first, but there's no order here. Only disorder and chaos. But I'm super pleased. I did get my I got all my yarn cake. My craft room is getting its spring cleaning thing. I'm getting in the groove of actually getting some projects done, so okay, let's don't like working at the top here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the blocks of 10 all the way across because it's the best way to travel. Let's see if I can. Oh my goodness, I hate working at the top like this. That is not fun. Okay, well, it's not happening. What I want is not happening, so. I'm just gonna have to go slow. Oh well. I can't really. I need to be able to manhandle a little bit of this. Got it down a little bit. But there we go. So yeah, I'm essentially just I'm gonna be going up and down these diagonals all the way across. So I don't think there's any surprises. Sometimes there's weird rogue colors, but that's not the case here. So I'm just gonna be going up and down diagonally. Singing the song for people. So, I think I didn't pick. I'll look. I'll see if there's like a small color that I want to get done that will make an interesting impact. But I think after I get the diagonal bit apart, I'm gonna call it a day. Just cause. Mostly because I have a dog. Like the whining is incessant. I'm really kind of done because they get a lot of playtime. And yes, the past couple weeks have been weird with my work hours, but they still get plenty of playtime. and I'm over this amount of whining that's been going on. And I really hope that it's not raining this weekend because I would like to. Part of my home improvement project purchase is going to be 8 cinder bricks, so I can start the first few steps of my backyard stairs. The base stair is going to be 5. Need to buy some sand and some cinder bricks. Uh, but the base stair is going to be 4, and then each stair, as it were, is going to be 2, moving its way up. And I'm going to dig into the dirt to make the base part of the stair instead of stacking, like digging into the earth and making them solid. I'm going to use sand and gravel. But I gotta start doing the digging part in order for that to take to happen. And I'm torn. I might have to flip a coin because I can either buy things to start the stairs, or I can buy the 2 things I need to start lifting the house, which is honestly probably what I'm gonna do. But oh, so much work and not enough summer. Oh, I got it out of my system. I mean, it's not. This is actually moving pretty quick. I might have to pick a small color to keep cleansing breath. Mm-hmm. I do like watching how the white is disappearing. Little white specks are disappearing. Mhm. My brain wandered off. I'm like, where am I? Gotta readjust. The fun thing is the next page that I'm working on both of these, I'll actually be a little bit more like right now. I'm like right up against the edge of my setup, and the next page will put me closer to the center, which is nice because I won't have to run into the corners and whatnot because there's a filing cabinet like right behind me too. Ooh. Yeah, so I've been hearing forecasts of 4 inches of rain this from like today to Saturday. And you know, I'm fortunate that I my house doesn't completely flood and that I live on a hill, but at the same time, I am trying to make better drainage, and having it rain is not helping me have better drainage. Okay, time to move the camera over a little bit because I am on a streak. I love not really having to look at the pattern. Hyper focus stitch. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if there's any like fulfilling fast easy colors, but if not, I'm gonna call it a day. Even though it is an hour early, I got paid today, so I have like bills. I have like bills I gotta pay or something like that, and I'm also kind of I want to know what's going on with the this interview. All the running. No, fortunately, even though I have a ton of stuff I gotta do, none of it is involves leaving my house until it's time to go to work.